Hey there everyone, Phil here. Welcome back to Playground Sessions. Today I'm excited to show you a Taylor Swift tune called Love Story. We're going to be looking at the chorus to the intermediate level Playground Sessions arrangement, and that section sounds like this. Here's what we're going to be learning today. 1, 2, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and break this down. But first, a quick question for all you YouTube students out there. I'm curious which learning style you like better. Here, we've got actual notation on the screen above the keyboard, but many other popular sites online use falling blocks above the keys, which aren't real notation, but it's a great learning tool as well. I'm curious what you guys like best. Have you tried them both? If so, what are the pros and cons? Help me out here and leave your responses in the comments below. All right, well, let's break this down, starting with the right hand. And first, I want to look at the key signature and the time signature. Key sig is two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. That tells us we're in the key of D major. Time signature, 4/4, 4 beats per measure, also known as common time. Now, our hand position for this song is going to be a high D major position, an octave above middle C. And this is where we are the whole time. So we're playing eighth notes or quarter notes within this 5-note position. Pretty easy, right? So let's go ahead and try this at full tempo, which is 117 beats per minute. 1, 2, here we go. D, D, E, E. Next line. All right, so that's a fun exercise, even to practice sight reading, because you're always in the same position, and the rhythms aren't too difficult, but the tempo is a little quick, right? Try that with me as many times as you need, but now let's move on to the left hand. The left hand looks trickier than it is. I see a lot of eighth notes, I see a big range, but let me break it down for you. The first chord we outline is a D major chord, and we're going to play root, fifth, and root an octave higher. We do that for the first two measures 4 times. Then we move on to an A chord. We drop down, but we do the same shape, same pattern. Root, fifth, root. Now, second half, we look down. Our third chord is B minor. Same idea here, root, fifth, root. But the fifth of the B minor chord is an F sharp, so keep in mind. Then drop down to G major, but only for one measure. Then we go back up to A. We end it with a final low A. And that's it. So let's try this one at full tempo as well, and then we'll really work on putting them together. 1, 2, here we go. Down to A. Now look ahead, up to B minor. Down to G for one measure, now A. And there we have it. Now let's put these together. I encourage you guys to do this really slow at first. Pause the video and just work out where the hands match up and where they play separately. Once you're done with that, let's try this at a medium tempo. I'm going to cue up my slow backing track for us to play at a learning tempo. Let's do that together now. Full tempo is 117 beats per minute, but this learning tempo is 68. So let's jump into position and let's try it. 1, 2, set, go. Okay, so do that a few times with me. Pause, rewind, play back. Get really comfy at that speed before moving on to finish this video out with me at full tempo. But before you do, let me just tell you, when you're finished with this video, there's still more work to be done. You gotta finish this song. So if you head to the Playground Sessions website and download our app, you can do that by tapping the card above, you'll find this song in its entirety, as well as many other songs. Full songs, all the parts. Now, you won't see video lessons everywhere in the app, but you will see interactive sheet music, which is an incredibly helpful tool. There's also different difficulty levels of every song. And there's whole boot camp lessons where you can start getting into some theory. There's a ton of stuff in the app. I know you'll love it, so check that out. But let's go ahead and wrap up this video, full tempo, for Love Story by Taylor Swift at the intermediate level. Let's do it. 1, 2, here we go. All right, way to go. Give yourselves a round of applause. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. All right, guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.